Sairam students and welcome back to this session. Today we will be doing the revision of chapter 7 from Moments, that is the last leaf, written by O. Henry. So we'll quickly revise through what the theme of this particular story is. The story is based on the theme that life is precious and hope should never be lost. The word last reflects the main idea of the story, which is the last breath of Johnsy. Okay, so Johnsy is the name of a character in this particular story. So it is based on the theme that we should never lose hope. Life is really precious. It's a great gift given to us. So we need to consider it really precious and we should never lose hope. The story illustrates Berman and his efforts to help Johnsy find a reason to live and something to hold on to. So here there is this person, again a character named Berman, how he puts in his efforts to help Johnsy realize that life is really precious and you need to live it. You need to consider it really precious. Even though the doctor only gives Johnsy one chance in 10 to recover, Sue does not lose her hope. So here Sue is another character. So here the doctor has mentioned that Johnsy would not be able to recover, but Sue, her friend, decides that she would bring her out of this situation and help her to bring back the hope to live life totally. Death is explored in several ways in the story. So it circulates around death, how death is very terrifying. Mainly values of sacrifice, selflessness, and hope have been illustrated by the author in this story. So the values we learn, the value of sacrifice, the value of selfless service done for your friend, for your family, the hope that you need to maintain in yourself is all explained in the story by the author O. Henry. So we'll first quickly understand who the characters are. So first character is Sue. She is an artist who shares a small flat with her friend. She helps her friend in getting well. So her friend is Johnsy. Okay, she is an artist herself and they live together, Johnsy and Sue. So she's helping her friend to get well. Johnsy, she is the friend of Sue and lives with her. She is also an artist. So both are artists. They stay together in the same small flat. The next character is Berman. He is a 60-year-old painter and a neighbor of Sue and Johnsy. He saves the life of Johnsy. So he is a very elderly person, also a painter and also a neighbor to Sue and Johnsy. So how he saves Johnsy's life is basically dealt in this particular lesson. So I'm sure you understood the theme. Now we will quickly go through the value points or the summary of the lesson, the things you need to remember with respect to the lesson, and questions based on this can be asked. So you have to read through your text also very thoroughly. So Sue and Johnsy, two young artists, share a small flat. Okay, they both are artists. They both stay in the same flat. They share the same flat. Johnsy falls ill of pneumonia and there is no improvement in her condition. So she's fallen ill, and when the doctor was called, she was diagnosed with pneumonia, but then her condition seemed to worsen day by day. There was no improvement in her condition. The doctors noticed that Johnsy had made up her mind that she does not want to live. So, somewhere because of her condition, she had lost hope. She felt that she would die any day. So, she had no hope of living. She was totally depressed and shattered. She wasn't interested in anything. So, she felt that she would not live. So, she didn't want to attempt to pursue or continue living. Thus, the doctor tells that medicines alone won't help her in getting better. So, the doctor finally tells Sue that she wouldn't get better unless she has the will to become okay, will to get better. So, unless you have that particular intention to do something, you would never be able to achieve that. So, just medicines are not going to help her. She has to make an attempt to get better. So comes to know that Johnsy is counting the remaining leaves on a creeper outside her window and had assumed that she would die when the last leaf falls from the creeper. So, as such, Johnsy was not interested in doing any kind of work. She had stopped painting, she had stopped all her activities. She just used to sit and watch the creeper outside her window and would witness the leaves falling off from that particular window because of the cold. She assumed that when the last leaf would fall off from the creeper, she would die. So she was identifying herself like the creeper. Okay, so she had no will to live life further. Sue tries to change Johnson's mind, but she keeps assuming the same. So Johnson's mind was totally depressed. She was totally unable to make an attempt to even try to live her life. But however, Sue, her friend who was very much concerned for her life, used to give her lot of activities. She used to engage her in lot of activities. She had brought down the painting kit for her and asked her to do some of the artwork. However, Johnsy was least interested and she didn't make an attempt to even try to do these paintings. She was totally depressed, just viewing out of the window and looking at that creeper whose leaves were shedding slowly day by day. Berman, a painter, comes to their flat and sees Johnson's condition and gets to know about her assumptions. So this particular painter, Berman, he used to stay in the flat, neighbor to Sue and Johnsy. So he used to give lot of painting work to these two girls. So one fine day, when he had come down to their flat for the same, he saw Johnson's condition and was very much shocked and stunned to see her condition, to see that she was not having any kind of positive approach towards life. Also, Sue tells her everything about Johnson's state of mind. So he gets to know about whatever she was assuming, what were the things that she had thought about herself, her attitude towards life, everything the painter Berman understood about Johnsy. When the last leaf fell, Johnsy was asleep. Now, what happened is that she was very much depressed. Johnsy was really worried that there was only one leaf left on the creeper. At that point, she was not allowed, Sue did not allow her to see the see through the window. She asked her to go to sleep, and Sue put her to sleep. So Johnsy was fast asleep. She had a very good sleep at night. And that was the time when that last leaf fell off from the creeper. However, Johnsy did not see it. So Sue was really happy that she had not seen this sight. Then Berman paints a similar leaf and sticks it to the creeper. So now that night, this painter, Berman, it was a very stormy and windy night. The wind was blowing, there were cold winds blowing. In this particular situation, Berman moves out of his house, climbs the ladder, and paints a similar leaf which sticks to that creeper. It was so similar that nobody could make out that it was the painting that was done by Berman. So this was made by Berman so that when Johnsy wakes up in the morning, she feels that okay, the last leaf is still there, and she would get an inspiration to live life. Johnsy notices that the leaf is not falling from the creeper in spite of the fierce winds and storm, and changes her mind. So, accordingly, when Johnsy wakes up in the morning, she immediately goes and sees out of the window. She wanted to see the creeper, what was the condition of the leaf there. However, she saw that the leaf had not fallen off from the creeper in spite of the stormy winds that were there the previous night. And this made her change her mind, change her attitude towards life. She now developed an interest, a longing to continue living her life. So she had a positive approach. She starts getting well, but Berman falls ill as he got totally wet in the icy rain and catches pneumonia while he was sticking the leaf on the creeper. However, you see here, just to save Johnsy's life, Berman took up this challenge, sacrificed his own life. He got wet in that icy rain and he caught pneumonia while he was painting this leaf on the creeper. He ultimately dies. That painting of the leaf was his masterpiece. So he had always longed to make a masterpiece, paint a masterpiece. This painting of the leaf was supposed to be his masterpiece. He had sacrificed his own life so that Johnsy lives her life in a positive way. So, see, students, this is the value that we learn, the sacrifice, the help that we need to provide to each other. So, what is the message this story actually teaches us is that we should have a positive attitude towards life. Okay, so we should not get depressed by small incidents. We need to move ahead and take it up as a challenge in our life. We come across many hindrances in life, but we keep our spirits high and overcome them. So, we have a lot of obstacles in life. However, we should keep up our spirits and overcome them and move ahead in life. It also explains the value of true friendship at the time of crisis. So, what is true friendship? How in this story we saw that Sue never left Johnsy. She was always supporting her friend. So, it explains true friendship at the time of crisis. It emphasizes on the spirit of sacrifice that we must have in our lives. So we need to have the sense of sacrifice also. Like Berman did, he sacrificed his own life so that Johnsy is able to live her life. So the spirit of sacrifice must be present in our lives. And finally, how our positive thinking and attitude affects the lives of others too. So, if we have a positive attitude towards life, we can surely affect the lives of others. Okay, we can change the attitude of others who may be having a negative approach to life. So, we need to be positive. That gets transferred to the other people. Okay, so this is the message that the story gives us. I'm sure students you have understood the lesson well. Revise through your textbooks, revise your notes because they are very important. From the point of view of your exams, questions can be asked from any part of your textbook. Okay, so I'm sure you've understood, students. Thank you.